I always get paranoid about, oh my god, is my rate response still gonna work? And did it change anything? And, yeah, the beginning was really tough. Like, when I got my first one, first of all, this is the cool thing. I woke up and I felt immediately better. Because what happened is, at first, my heart would just beat slow, like really, like my rate was very low, like before the whole conduction system totally shut down. It was like a gradual thing. And, this is a really funny TMI-ish type story, but I was dating this surgeon, and, thank God, really, this is when I was in school, and, I was talking to him, and I was like, I'm having trouble, like, sexually, like, I can't get there, you know, and he's like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know, my heart, like, it'll beat harder, like, more intense, like, the strength of the heartbeat, I can feel it beating in my chest, but the rate doesn't pick up. And he's like, dude, that's bad, like, you need to call your cardiologist at Mayo. So I call my cardiologist at Mayo, and he's like, it's normal after the procedure you had in California, which was another heart procedure. And, he's like, oh, it's normal to have, like, weird rate stuff after that. And the guy my boyfriend was like, no, dude, like, what's your heart rate? And my heart rate was, like, really low, like, 42 or something on average, which is, like, really bad. And I'm not athletic, so it's not like I just had a really fit heart, like, this was a problem. And yeah, like, really uncomfortable. I think I might finish this story later, but I'll just get through this one, and then I'll make a part 2, because I'm really not feeling good, but, so, there's this condition called chronotropic incompetence, which is what I had, where normally when you increase your activity, there's different pressure valves and sensing nerves on your vasculature, like when you stand up, your leg veins will squeeze so your blood doesn't pool out. And if you're breathing more and exerting yourself, like exercising, then your heart rate picks up. Well, mine didn't anymore. So I'd go up a flight of stairs, and like I said, like my heart would beat harder, but the rate wouldn't go up. So he's like, you know what, get a second opinion. Like, I don't want you waiting until November to see the guy at Mayo. I think it was November or December, I can't remember. Because I had gone down to Mayo in 97, and that's when, like, they started figuring out what was wrong with me. It's, like, a really long story. Someday I'll tell the whole, like, the story of my health nightmare, but, yeah, so I went and saw a cardiologist at my school, and, yeah, they did a test, and, like, during that test, my heart rate went down to, like, 32 or something, and, yeah, I'm almost out of time, but he was like, I regret to inform you, like, you're gonna need a pacemaker. I have no choice but to put a pacemaker in you. So, part 2, I'll be back when I'm feeling better. Bye, guys. Okay, so part 2. So, yeah, he came in after that test, and he was like, yeah, I'm sorry, like, you're gonna need a pacemaker put in. And I remember I felt so sick, like I wanted to throw up. Willow, stop eating the peas. Willow, get out. No peas. Go forage somewhere else, silly bird. And so, yeah. So I just remember, like, feeling totally sick, like, just shocked and kind of creeped out, you know. Like, I don't know, it just really bothered me. And, I went home, and, and he's like, oh, so, and I think this was, I forget what day was it. Monday or Tuesday, and he's like, so, how about Thursday? Do you want to have surgery on Thursday? And it was just like, holy shit. And then, like, the nurse came in, and she had, like, a little Model 1, and, started, like, telling me about them, and pamphlets, and, hey, everyone. Oh, my goodness, I'm not going to be looking into that light, because it's really, really bright. It's just too dark in my room to, goodness, it's bright, to film without it. So, I wanted to show you, this is my first pacemaker. They, like, once they're taken out, they'll clean them and then give them back to you, which is, like, really cool. And some people even get theirs engraved and make, it's funny, too, because the suture hole, like, I don't even know if that's showing up, but, you see that part? There's, like, a hole in there. I can't get the angle right, but, that's how they, like, anchor it inside. And so people, like, thread fishing line and make, like, a little, Christmas ornament out of it. I think that's kind of weird. We just keep mine on my, grateful for 7 years of heart function. So yeah, so this is the pulse generator. There's like, sophisticated computer in there, and most of the bulk of it is the battery. It's a lithium long-lasting battery. Like I said, this lasts me 7 years. They can last even longer, but I'm 100% paced, so a lot more impulses than people who are just demand paced, like if their heart misses a beat or something. So yeah, and then the leads each plug in to this plastic part. Yeah, you could see the holes on there. Yeah, so I thought I would share that. And yeah, I also forgot to mention this before. So, yeah, my boyfriend at the time, like when I needed this, totally saved my life, because my Mayo cardiologist was like, just wait till your next appointment. And my boyfriend was like, no, you need a second opinion. So he actually saved my life, because as bad as my heart was and like how it started deteriorating more, I wouldn't have made it till December. So it was just so overwhelming. It's just like so quickly from like a little symptom to like, holy shit, now I have to be battery operated. It was scary. And but by then I was just so weak and miserable, because I didn't have any like good cardiac output, and just weak and dizzy and tired, and it was really hard to like catch my breath after exercising, and then just that weird feeling of the heart beating really hard but not picking up speed. I was just really uncomfortable. I don't even know how to explain it really, but and so I went in that Thursday, and it was it Halloween? I was the 30th, but okay, so I had to stay till the 31st. And I remember waking up in the OR, and it was really cool because I was studying with the Department of Anesthesia by that time, and so like everybody came in to see me. It was just really encouraging, like having their support. And actually, I kind of got a resident in trouble that day, because he was having a really hard time like getting an IV started, and oh my god, these mosquitoes, go away, light a coil. This always happens. I film in the evening and it's like, okay, Anna Grosso, light a coil as usual. Okay, hold on. Where did I put it? Over there. So he couldn't get an IV started, and my attendant came in, and I was like, can you please put my IV in? This guy's stuck me like 4 times, and I don't want to be stuck again, whatever. So he put it in. But I'll never forget, like, when I was going to sleep in the OR, And this is the thing, too, like, I can't handle Versed. Like, I get combative and aggressive. So I don't get, like, the pre-op sedation. Like, most people who have surgery, you get that, and that's it. You're in, like, the waiting, like, the pre-op holding area. And then you get this nice little cocktail from your anesthesiologist, and that's the last thing you know till you wake up. Well, I don't have that luxury. Go out, Willow. So, like, I know everything, like, going in there and getting on the table and getting set up and all of that. Like, it's kind of creepy, but... Hey! Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to get Willow out of the garden. Get out of there! Get out of there, rogue hennie! Get out of the garden right now! That's mine! Get out! Willow! Get out of the garden! She's like, haha, you don't have enough line and you can't come all the way. Yes, I can. I can take it off. Out! Get out of the garden. Bad hennie. Get out of there. You go forage in the rest of the yard, silly. Go on. You got that whole side of the yard. Go on.